Thank you for joining the Nighthawks channel. I just finished up listening to Darkness Prevails live stream. I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited about sharing this story with you guys tonight. If you like what you hear, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will continue to post daily or at least every 48 hours. I appreciate you guys for listening. And remember, he's watching.
Have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous.
I've been working security guard for Unity Point Hospital here in Des Moines, Iowa for about 5 years now. Most of my nights are calm, peaceful, not very busy, so I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos or down in the cafe eating free food. But there is one night that I do recall that I will never forget. I received a call from dispatch. There was a nurse down on our sea level that reported she heard yelling from a woman out on the receiving dock. We get a lot of homeless people in and out of the hospital all the time, so I figured maybe someone wandered down there and locked himself in. All the doors are badge and key access. I was already down on B level, so I just hopped on the elevator and went down one more floor. As the elevator doors opened, I peered down the hallway to see if I could see anyone walking around or hear anything. Level C is also where the morgue is located at, so it gives me the creeps. And our radios don't transmit very well down here. So I slowly began walking down the hallway, twisting and turning, stepping over all the boxes and supplies that were scattered down the hallway and off into the receiving docks. I got a weird feeling passing the morgue. I got goosebumps that crawled up my arms. I don't hear anything or see anyone. I walk down the hallway and sea level is set up like a square, so there is a receiving dock on 3 sides and a morgue on the other. Nothing. I can't transmit down here, so I decide that I need to hop back on the elevator and go up at least one more floor so I can let dispatch know that everything looks clear. On my way to get back on the elevator, I pass the morgue and I smell something that reminds me of mothballs or cat litter that you smell when you're at grandma's house. On each keypad there's a red light, and when you put your badge over it, it turns green so that you can enter the room. The light was already green for some reason. I put on a pair of rubber gloves and I grab the knob on the door and begin to pull the door open. I whip out my flashlight like you see the cops do in the movies. I'm a bad mother, shut your mouth is what I tell myself just to pump me up before I enter the room. Boxes are stacked to the ceiling. There's trash bags everywhere filled with God knows what. The smell gets even stronger. I can taste it in the back of my mouth. My mouth begins to water and it feels like I'm about to puke. I shine the light around. I don't really want to walk clear to the other side of the room, and the smell is becoming too much to bear. Just as I make my mind up to leave, I hear it. A low and faint voice off in the corner. The voice of a woman mumbling. I shine my flashlight in the direction I hear it come from. Hello? Anyone there? Can I help you? Then it stops. I freeze like a statue. I can feel my hand starting to sweat and the flashlight begins to shake in my hand. Hello? Is anyone there? I get a cold chill that crawls up my spine. Fuck! I should have called for backup. My legs feel like they weigh 1,000 pounds and they won't move. I'm telling myself to turn around and just leave, but my brain and my body aren't connecting. My radio beeps, it's dispatch trying to transmit. They're probably worried since I haven't contacted them or they haven't heard from me. The mumbling starts again. I turn around fumbling over boxes trying to grab my badge. The mumbling grows louder. I trip over a plastic bag and my badge flies out of my hand and I hear it slide across the floor. Fuck! I shine my light in the direction that I think it went. I get down on my hands and knees and start searching for my badge. The floor is dusty and sticky. It's covered in dead bugs and rat droppings. I can hear something moving across the room. It sounds like it's coming toward me. I shut my light off and I crawl behind a box. It stops. I feel my heart beating outside of my chest. I try to slow down my breathing and I hold my breath, and it's silent. I sit and listen. I slowly peek my head from behind the box, and there she is. Oh my god, face to face. Her short straggly hair looked like a squirrel's nest. Her eyes are bright red. I reach for my mace, and I begin to crawl back slowly. And I flip my light switch toward her, and my can of mace. I spray her with mace, and she lets out a loud scream. If death had a sound, I'm sure that's what it would sound like. I fight my way to my feet, and the air is filled with mace. As I inhale, I get a mouthful. It gets in my eyes, and I'm coughing and I'm gagging as I trip over boxes trying to get to the door. It swings open, and my partner's there. What the hell is going on? He says. As I fall into the hallway, there's someone in there. As I yell, coughing and gagging for air, he grabs me and drags me to the elevator. He presses the 1 button so that we can go to the first floor. A thump hits the elevator doors. What the hell is that? He says. It's her. Who? It's the girl. She's in the dock. I think she's possessed. And our door opens slowly as she's standing there, slowly breathing with her bright red eyes and her dirty gown and her dirty hands and feet. My partner pulls me onto the elevator and he starts pressing the 1 button to go up to the first floors, but the doors won't shut. Thinking to myself, oh my god, this is one of the oldest elevators in the hospital. She steps in, and finally the doors close behind her and the lights go off. And that's all I remember. As I wake up in a hospital bed with a nurse standing over me. What happened? I mumbled. You and Spencer were found in an elevator with a patient. She escaped from her room and she'd been missing for about 3 hours. As I tried to sit up in my bed, I could feel a sharp pain go up my arm into my shoulder. She bit you a few times and we had to run a few tests because she had Hep C. I could feel my heart sink into my stomach. Oh my god, what did I do? But you're okay, as the nurse mumbles as she leaves the room. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in tonight here with the Nighthawk. Tell me what you think. If you like, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting another story tomorrow for you guys. And again, always remember, he's watching.